What's it called one more time?
Android Netrunner.
Android Netrunner.
So it's got a whole deck building mechanic, but we won't worry about that. We'll worry about learning the game.
All right, let's just grab a starter.
Do you want to be a corp or a runner?
I'll try a corp, I guess. Which means
Corp?
I probably gotta
Okay.
switch sides.
Yes.
And then give me one sec before we start again.
I want to play.
Okay.
All right, so pick which corp you want. MBN is the news network. Wayland is basically the money guys. Jinteki is the cloning company, and Hospiroid is the android. Cyborg, whatever you want to call him. Jinteki. So grab that deck. Score. Where is Archives R&D? What does that say? Hero headquarters. Okay, it does say headquarters. Okay, I was reading that wrong. So R&D is your deck.
R&D deck. Okay. Whenever an agenda is scored or stolen, do 1 net damage.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, anytime you steal something from me, you take damage in return.
Yep.
Cool.
Or you score it, agenda. You deal damage to me. It's scored
Correct.
or stolen.
Nice.
So all the scoring cards are in your deck.
Okay.
Our goal is to get 7 points worth. So you have to play them and advance them to score them. I just have to find them in your servers and steal them from you.
Okay.
So we'd start out with 5 credits and 5 cards. You can mulligan if you want, but I don't know if you don't really know what's good or not.
Correct.
So the idea is you are going to build remote servers
Okay.
using agendas or assets. They say on the card if they're an agenda or an asset. Your other ones would be like an operation, which is a play. It activates. It goes to your archives.
Okay.
Basically one-time use. Assets are typically things that will give you more card draw, more money, different things like that. Agendas are the ones that give you points. They should have a point total in one of the upper corners. Is that the advancement?
Upper left, there's a number.
Which number is bigger, the upper left one or the one in the middle? Here, let me see if I can find one off a different deck. No, not the table.
I'm guessing. Well, that.
Okay, so like this is an agenda.
Yeah.
So this right here, that's how many points it's worth.
Okay.
So this is worth 3 points. This is how many times you have to advance it. So
5 times. Okay.
So what you do is, let's say one of your actions is to play this card. You play it face down.
Yep.
So I don't know what it is. And then to advance it, you spend a click, which is basically one of your actions, and a credit. So you take it out of credit and just set it on top of it.
Okay.
That means you have advanced it once. You need to do this 5 times in order to score this.
Yep. Just so in case you didn't know, if you press Alt or Shift and Alt, you can see it face down without having to flip it.
Oh. That seems like a way to cheat.
Well, that's why there's the eyeball if you do it.
Oh,
such
I see the big
speed.
eyeball.
Yeah.
They're looking at it. So yeah, so you just place it face down like that. Some assets can also be advanced. If they can be advanced, it will say it. Uh, Obviously, all agendas can be advanced, so it doesn't say it there. The text on agendas only activates if you score it. If I steal it, it doesn't get me anything. It's only for if you score it. So you place this down. Let's say you did that. That was your turn. On my turn, I can make a run on any of your servers.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I access an agenda, I get it. So if you left it unprotected like this, I could just go, okay, I'm running it. Okay, thanks for the 3 points. So what you want to do is protect your servers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where ice comes in. So as an example, here's an ice card.
Okay.
So the cost is the one up here. The strength of it is the number down here.
Okay.
All ice is played sideways. So when you play it out, that's just what you do.
Okay.
So whenever you play an unres card, which is a face down card, it just costs to play it. There's just the action cost to play it. So placing this here doesn't activate this 3 coin cost. It's just an action.
Okay.
Now when I make my run, I go up to here and go, do you want to res it? And you can decide at that point, do you want to pay the cost of this ice to try and stop me?
Okay.
If you do, you'd flip it. It would cost you your credits, and then I would have to deal with it.
Okay.
So the way these work is when I have to face them, first off, there's 3 different types. There's barriers, code gates, and sentries. I have 3 different types I have different code breakers to break certain kinds of ice.
Okay.
So if I have a code breaker or a code gate breaker, I can't break this because it's the wrong type.
Okay.
But what I can do is a lot of times I can spend my money to upgrade my strength because my icebreaker has to be equal to or greater than your strength of your ice.
Right.
So I usually can spend credits to upgrade it. And then I spend credits to break the subroutines, which all the things with these little symbols on them. So this one right here, if I ran into this, had no way to break it, it would just end the run. So that would just end that run for me.
Yep.
Not my turn, just the run. So that's the kind of thing that's for. Versus like this type of breaker, which does a brain damage and then ends a run. And
Okay.
I can spend a click to break any subroutine on it without necessarily having to have a code breaker. So
Okay.
those are kind of like the things that you try to balance. What do I want to do to you? Like Jinteki is very good at dealing damage. So a lot of times they don't actually end the run, but they do damage while I go through them.
Mm-hmm.
So it might say something like do 3 net damage. So if I don't break that subroutine, I hit it, I take 3 damage, and then I still get to continue on because you didn't end the run.
And how much damage can you take?
Whatever my health is my hand size.
Okay.
So whenever I take damage, you discard one of my cards.
Okay.
If I'm ever forced to discard and can't, I lose.
Okay.
For the opposite side, you at the start of every one of your turns have to draw. If you ever can't draw when you're supposed to, you lose.
Okay.
I've never seen that happen because you've got a fairly big deck.
Yep.
So that's the ice, that's the breakers.
You said operations are
Advancements.
like one-time use. You can.
Yeah, so like here's an example of an asset.
Yeah.
So when you play this, you would play it face down.
Yeah.
Doesn't cost you anything. It's just a server. So you can try and bluff me out. Is this an agenda? Is this something else? What do I have to do about this? And then at any time, so it's specifically before each thing that you can res or activate unresed things. So there's literally a phase before the start of your turn, but after my turn, where you can res things.
Okay.
So like this says, specifically the Paddock campaign, gain a credit when your turn begins. So you can actually wait to activate this until directly before your turn. Does that make sense?
Yes. So I can reveal it at the start of my turn to get 1 coin, and then from
So
then
yeah,
out
you
it's
would pay
1 coin per.
Yeah. So you
Cool.
pay 2 credits, but then instantly get 1 back because there's a 2 credit cost when you res it. This is another good card. It shows this symbol down here. Whenever a card has this symbol, when I access it, so when I make a successful run and find this card, I can pay that many credits to trash it.
Oh, okay.
So if you have this out here, I'm like, oh, that's an agenda. Okay, I'm going to make a run on it. Go, shit, it's not an agenda. But I don't really want him to have that, so I pay 4 credits, and then I would trash it.
Okay.
But if I might not have that money, I access it and go, well, that's nice. So the other things that I can access, so all your remote servers do that. The other things I can do is access your central servers, which is your headquarters, which is your hand,
Mm-hmm.
your R&D, which is your deck, or your archives, which is your discard. If I access your headquarters, I pick one card, I get to see it. If it's an agenda, I score it. If it has a trash symbol, I can trash it. Otherwise, I just get to see it.
Okay.
If I access your R&D, I get to look at the top card. I get to look at it. You don't. If it's an agenda, I score it. If it's anything else, if it's a trash card, I can trash it. If it's not, it just goes back.
Jesus. Okay.
What?
I'm just. You can do all this shit. It's great.
Yeah. Well, you're the guy that's just building up a big
Yep, I know.
defensive wall while I'm the guy attacking. And then archives. If I ever access archives, I can access all your cards in archives. So don't throw away agendas if you don't want me to take them from there. And then all of these you can also protect with ice.
So wait, if you, let's see. So is there any way besides me discarding that an agenda would end up in the archives?
There are things that I could do to make you trash them.
Okay.
If I ever trash a card that I don't, if you ever discard a card or I make you trash a card that I don't know what it is, it goes face down. I can access archives to see it then.
Right.
So. And then there are also cards like if you make a successful run on archives, treat it as a successful run to headquarters. It's like a backdoor.
Okay.
I think it's actually called sneak door beta or something.
Nice.
So it's like, okay, make a run here because you didn't protect that server, and now I get to access your hand. So it can be dangerous to put down agendas because that means you have to protect them on separate servers. It can be dangerous to hold them in your hand if you don't protect that because I can steal them from there. I can just steal them directly off your R&D if I get lucky. So there's lots of different ways that you have to think about protecting. So you kind of have to look at what I have. Like right now, if I make a run without anything out, I can't run into ice because if I run into ice, I just can't do anything about it.
Right.
So it takes me a little while to build up and get ready, but it also takes you a little while to build up and get ready. So I can kind of make some early runs because you don't have anything out yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got some special things that you can see once I get there. So then these are your actions.
Install an agenda asset or upgrade a piece of ice. Play operation cards. Advance a card. Oh, you have to do ice before operations. Okay.
What? No, this isn't in order.
Oh, okay.
These are just the different actions you can spend your clicks on.
Got it.
So each one of these blue symbols is a click.
So just
So
to
you can
draw
spend
a
a click.
card, I have to.
You'd
Then
spend one of your actions.
I can choose.
So you can spend a
whether or
turn
not-
just picking up cards if you want. Or you can
Interesting.
spend your turns just grading credits. It's all up to you.
Advance a card, costs a click, and. Alright.
And this
Okay.
green symbol is money.
Okay.
So like to advance a card costs a click and a credit.
money. Got it.
So there's times when I can get viruses out and get virus counters on them.
Mhm.
So then you can literally spend your entire turn to purge all my virus counters.
Alright.
So if you're like those are giving you too much power, take them away. And then you can trash a resource if I am tagged. So my version of assets are called resources. So if you manage to tag me, which is this has to do with, it's just a thing. One of your things might say that you tag me.
Okay.
Which means you basically find out where my location is. So then you can like send out police forces and different things like that at me. Is the like lore behind it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You
some
left
of the other stuff
fingerprints, and we identified you, and yep.
Mm-hmm. And then I can spend a credit or 2 credits and an action to remove a tag. So
Okay.
basically, I spend some time and money to go to hiding again.
Deleting your fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At least my cyber fingerprints.
Yeah.
And then anything else we can get into as we play.
Alright. I think I got a decent enough grasp. We'll give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a game to learn. And then the corp always starts.
Corp always starts.
So your first action every time is to draw a card. It doesn't cost a click. It's just so basically that's the difference. Is you have 3 clicks, I have 4. So you could treat it as we both have 4, just your first one has to be draw a card.
Has to be draw a card. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, we will. All right. So explain how this one works. I pay 5. I get 9.
Correct. So you started out with 5 credits, so
Yep.
you just basically add 4.
Add 4. That didn't load. Is that the correct one?
Nope, that's a recurring credit.
What do we? Just the one credit bank?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That's a click.
Yep, hedge fund is a very good card to start out with. If you have the money, you can get more money.
Let's see. I should probably do this for a click, and playing an agenda is another click.
Yeah, playing any card is a click,
Okay.
yeah.
So we'll do that. All right.
Yeah. Basically, if you play a card, it's a click. Okay, so I am going to start out with 5 money. I'm going to spend a click and 3 monies. To play medium. So it's a virus. Whenever I install a virus program, you trash the top card of R&D.
Okay.
And then I get to access as many cards as there is virus counters on this when I
That's not
access
good.
R&D. Mm-hmm. And then whenever I make a successful run on R&D, I place 1 virus counter on here. So the top card of your R&D goes to the archives. All right.
Are
Well,
you able to move ice around, or are they fixed where they are?
nope, ice are where they are. You can
Okay.
uninstall them or basically install over them.
Okay.
But once they're on a server, they're on a server.
Okay.
Glad I didn't run into that. Then I am going to make a run on R&D, which is successful because obviously.
Yep.
I'll just draw the card. Okay, I'm going to trash that.
I didn't get this. Oh, that was that. Okay. It just flipped and okay. Oh, it's a free trash. That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, that was a successful run, so I get to put a virus counter on here. Okay, my third action will be to make a run. And then R&D again, successful. So I get to put a virus counter on here. Which actually allows me to access 2 right now.
And you only get to see that, right? I do not.
You do not get to. That's why I'm
Unless you trash
drawing
it,
them.
of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I put them back in the same order. Oh, same order that they were. Nice. So now I know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting.
Aha.
Then I am going to last action draw a card. All right, your turn.
Okay. So first thing I draw.
Oh, and you can't have more than 5 cards in your hand.
Okay.
That's for both of us. At the end of your turn. If you have more than that, you discard.
All right, I got 9 credits. I could. Flip one there. Going to gain a credit and then spend a credit to place that. Okay, your turn.
Oh, why'd you have to go and break my fun? Why would you do such things? Right, so I'm going to start off with getting a credit. Next up, I am going to
Board is so big.
then click to play Infiltration. I expose this card, which just lets me see it. Okay.
See if you can make a free run at it, basically.
Yeah, I was seeing what it was, so see if I am safe, because you could have a trap there.
Okay.
I don't want to run into a trap, because traps hurt. Next
What?
action.
What? Nah, come on.
Next action.
Oh, well, yeah.
I will make a run on your hand.
How dare you, sir?
So that is successful, and I am going to look at this one. Ooh, I don't want you to gain that. So I'm going to trash it for 1 credit. And then last click, I will gain back that credit. All right, your turn.
All right, draw a card. First things first is to play this. Tired of you coming at me. God damn it.
Protect your shit, man.
Then I'm going to spend 2 credits to deal 1 net damage to you. You made a run, so you take a net damage.
You get to randomly pick one of my cards. All right. That is trashed. Why would you do such things to me?
Oh, wait, I played an ice. I did that. What else can I do? I can draw a card. Can advance a card. I'm gonna advance this card. And I should have revealed that, but
That costs 2 to activate.
okay. So then I'll wait till next turn then.
All right.
Just gotta remember to do it.
That is part of it. So I get all my clicks. You did damage to me, so I better draw. Click 1. Click 2 and 3 are to get money. And 4 is to play short gamble. Same as your hedge fund.
Nice.
So I have 9 credits. Your turn.
Okay, flipping this for a net loss of 1. Draw. I'll play Precognition to look at the top 5 and look. Probably gonna do you. you, I think. Then you and... Okay, so that was number 1. I will draw a card. Put it face down.
Alright.
Alright.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to start off by drawing a card.
Come at me, bro.
I'm going to draw another card.
Do you have a hand limit?
5. Same
Okay.
as yours.
Okay.
Then I'm going to
4,
5.
5. What is that?
That is good old Crypsis. Then my last action is to put a token on him.
So it has a base strength of 1?
It has a base strength of 0.
0. Okay. Oh, I see.
For
Lower
every
left.
credit I
Okay.
spend on it, I can strengthen it by 1. But the nice thing about this one is it breaks any ice. So I don't have to have the right match.
Okay.
But every time he runs into a piece of ice, it costs him a virus token. So I need to make sure to put virus tokens on him to begin with.
When an encounter with a piece of
If
ice
you want,
in
you
which
can.
you use crypt to break a subroutine, remove 1 virus token or trash it. So it only gets to break 2 subroutines?
Currently, it could break through 2.
Yes.
Not subroutines, the ice. It can break as many subroutines on a piece of ice.
Okay.
When you encounter a piece of ice in which you used it to break a subroutine on, then I have to remove a virus counter or trash it.
Okay.
So if I hit this and then used him to break it, then I would lose this count token and then I would access past.
Yep.
But I need money to do that also.
Yep.
Your turn, by the way.
Alright. I draw, I gain a money because the assets.
Yeah, pad campaign.
What?
You and your pad campaign. The one that's giving you 1 money a turn.
Oh, pad campaign. I see what you mean. I'm gonna play a card. Is there a limit how many cards I can have down here?
Nope, you can have as many remote servers as you want.
I'm going to draw a card. And did I misunderstand that? I misunderstood what this was. I'm sorry.
That's a piece of ice.
That's a piece of ice. So we'll do that. Then I'll gain a money.
Gaining the money.
Mm-hmm.
Need that money. Money, money, money. Alright, my turn. First action, I'm gonna draw a card. Give me something I need. Ah, there we go, finally.
Finally.
Alright, so I'm playing this.
What is that? Place 12 on this card. When there are no creds left on it, retrash it. Every turn you can spend an action to get 2 back. Okay? Interesting. Instead of your spend 1 to get 1 gold, now you can spend 1 to get 2 essentially.
Correct.
Money,
I'll
money,
spend
money.
the next 2 clicks. Guess what? Take money.
That's all you're doing?
Yep.
Alright, I get a money. I draw a card. Going to play 1, 2. And I'm gonna get another money.
Alright.
You're up.
Let's start off with
Beep boop.
action, grabbing some
Beep
money.
boop.
Action number 2. I'm gonna make a run on R&D.
All right.
So I run up to here. Do you want to activate this piece of ice?
What do tags do again?
So tags allow you to do things to me. There's some
Okay.
cards that you can only do if I'm tagged.
Okay.
One thing that you can always do when I'm tagged is you can trash one resource by paying a click and two credits. So like my job down here is a resource.
Okay. Then, yeah, I think I'm gonna activate
Pay the
it.
money to risk it. Okay.
So 1 gold or 1 money.
So trace is something I haven't told you about. So trace. So you see it's got trace 3.
Yep.
So whenever you do a trace, basically what happens is it's your trace versus my link. Basically how good you can trace me versus how many computers I have linked together to hide where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So it starts off like 3 versus my 0. I don't have anything that boosts my link right now.
Okay.
Then what
That's the
happens
spot
is
number. Gotcha.
you decide, do you want to buff it at all with credits? 1 credit for each boost to the trace. So you could boost it up to a 6 trace by spending 3 credits. Then I get to decide how much I want to put towards my link. If it is equal to or greater, if my link is equal to or greater than your trace, nothing happens.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So I run into this. Do I care about getting tagged? Not really. All right, so I'm not going to do anything about this. So trace 3. Do you want to boost it at all?
No.
All right, then I am going to boost my link by 3 credits. So I spent 3 credits, and nothing happens with the trace now. And I successfully access R&D, which adds another virus token, which means I now access 3 cards. Oop, I got an agenda.
All right. You take a net damage then.
Mm-hmm. If you want to draw one of my cards out of here.
I can't see the difference.
Oh, okay.
So I'll
How can you not
finish.
see the difference?
They're all black back to me.
Oh, they're all black back. Okay. Oh,
If I
these two
flip
go
them, I
back.
could see them. Like that one's
These
still
these go
mine.
back to you anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
So that one.
Oh, why the Crypsis? Hi, Crypsis. Love you. All right. So that was the access on there. All right. That was my successful run. That was a good run. Got some points. All right. I'm going to do that again. Make another run on R&D.
Okay.
All right. Run into this ice again. Again, do you want to boost your trace?
Nope.
I'm not going to break it. Not going to boost the trace. I'm going to spend 3 credits.
Especially since the 2 cards that you put back are the same that you already had.
That gives me another virus token on here, which means I now access 4 cards.
And I could put multiple layers of this shit, right?
Yes. Every one that you boost above it costs 1 credit more.
Okay.
So this one doesn't cost any credits, but this one would cost a click and a credit. This one would cost 2 credits and a click. That kind of stuff. All right. Well, can't do anything about those, so we'll put them back in the same order. And then I will draw a card. All right.
Meaning just to place them, it would cost a credit.
Yes,
So like if I
to
were to
place
place
them.
that one,
So
it'd be
so to put that one there would cost a click and a credit.
okay. Got
Yep.
it.
Because you have to buy the additional servers for here, ice production or whatever you want to call it.
All right. So we'll do this.
You grabbed your 1 money for the pad campaign.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what that means, but um, well, actually, yeah, we'll probably wait on that, I guess. We'll do it in this order, I think. Okay, I'm gonna spend one to draw a card, and then I'm gonna place it here because I'm tired of you going after my fucking cards, and I have to pay a gold for that. There we go. Okay, that's my 3.
Okay. My first action is to get some money.
I need to get some agendas going. Is what I need to do, but you keep pinging me in my yard deep.
Spend another credit thing to get more credits. Then I am going to make a run.
All right, what are you running against? This one?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
running here. Do you want to activate this ice?
Yes.
All right. So data mine. Do 1 net damage. Trash data mine. Just wait. I
Oh,
can
that's
decide
right.
to break it if I want.
Okay.
Chill, bro. Chill.
No.
Um,
Never.
I would have to spend 3 credits to get by it without it doing anything, and then it would still be there. I'll hit it.
You're gonna take it?
Yep. Full card. All right. My other pot. No. Think how many cards I could access at once.
And you're gonna
Okay,
this?
so that's a successful run here. So I get to see what it is. All right, it's Junebug. Do you want to pay a credit? You can do 0 net damage because you never advanced it.
Yep. There we go.
I'm gonna trash it. All right, successful run. Got rid of that thing. And I got rid of a whole piece of ice. That's all successful. I will draw a card, and that's the last of mine.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Yep.
I get a coin and a card. I'm going to get a coin, and I'm going to advance that one. And then gonna place another one here. No, wait. Here? Here. For another coin. And the action. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Summer turn. I draw a card. Ooh. Second click, I'm going to install some hardware with a recurring credit on it.
Use this credit to pay for using icebreakers or for installing virus programs.
Mm-hmm.
Hardware chip. And so what does that give you a bonus?
So I have 1 credit that I can use, and it comes back at the start of every turn.
Oh, okay.
But
So
I
it's
can
just
only use it to do these things.
got it. All right.
Thus the term recurring credit.
Recurring credit.
Then I'm going to spend an action to get the last 2 credits off of here, so this goes away. I'll flip. And last action, I'm going to draw a card.
Okay. All right. I get a coin. I draw a card. I'm gonna draw another card. going to play it for a coin, and then I'm going to advance this one again. Second coin I dropped in there, I meant to put on here. Okay.
Start of my turn. Let's see. First things first. Let's spend an action to throw another token on here. Then I'm making a run on R&D using Demolition Run. Make a run on headquarters or R&D. You may trash at no cost any cards you access, even if they cannot normally be trashed.
Interesting.
That's costing me 2 credits straight off the bank. All right. So, making a run at R&D. First card. Do you want to res?
Yep.
Enigma. Lose a click if able, end the run. So I don't want to do that, so I am going to use Icebreaker. I need to boost it by 2, and then spend 2 to break both our subroutines. So that costs me 4. 1, a 2, a 3, 4. Okay, so I have successfully bypassed Enigma. I lose a token. Then I run into Hunter. I am going to... Oh wait, I get 1 credit back.
Why?
I'm going to use this.
Okay.
To pay for this, because I can use it for using icebreakers. Okay, so now I run into Trace, your Hunter.
Yep.
Not going to break it. Do you wish to boost your Trace?
And you have no other way aside from money to do it, so no.
Correct. So that is the correct option. So I can't stop it, so I'm going to take a tag. Boop. And then I'm past that, so I successfully accessed R&D, which gives me another virus token out here, which means I now get to access up to 5 cards. So,
And trash all of them.
1, 2. So I ran into a snare.
Does that
So
trigger?
you can, yep,
Okay.
if snare is accessed but from R&D, the runner must reveal it. So you may pay 4 credits, because I accessed it, to do 3 net damage and give me a tag.
I do have 3. Oh, I don't have 4 money, so
4.
I can't.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Otherwise, you'd be exhausted.
Well, no, I would be down to 1 card and have a tag, which means that, because I still got 3 more cards to access.
A second tag, you mean?
Yeah, a second tag. So 2, 3, 4, 5. But I am trashing all of these. So there goes another panic campaign, another mining operation, and 2 really bad pieces of ice. All right. I'm happy with how that went.
Okay.
All right. That was the second click. Third click, I'm removing this tag.
All right.
And then my last click, going to play Infiltration and look at whatever this card is. Ooh, I see. Okay. That's my turn.
So when I activate an agenda, it just is mine, right?
Yeah, when you, yeah.
So
So
what
you have to
happens to the
advance to
ice
the
in front
point.
of it?
It just stays there. You can install another spot in that, another card on that server.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so usually a corporation will set up a really strong ice on their scoring server and then just keep scoring on that server.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 I could do 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
All at once, and then.
And you activate it.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 2 points. So you just move this up into your scoring area. You scored a thing, so you do one net damage to me. So pull one of my cards. Oh, not there. And then if I'm for the rest of the time, you can spend an action to do meat damage to me.
What is
If I
meat
am tagged,
damage?
meat damage is the same as net damage. It's physically to me versus over the net. So there's different cards that allow me to block certain types. So my card that allows me to block net damage won't allow me to block meat damage.
Got it. Okay.
That's the reason there is difference. Brain damage is, however, different. It's the same as net damage, except you also do brain damage to me, which gives me one of these. For every one of these, my hand size decreases by 1.
Oh, okay.
So it's permanent damage.
I am gonna get a coin.
Right. Start my turn. Don't have any money. I don't like that. I am going to start off by drawing a card. Next action, draw a coin. Then I'm going to make a run on the server.
You're gonna make a run on this server?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to activate this ice.
Yes.
You have what? 3 credits. All right. Another one of those, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not going to do anything about that. So, do you want to boost your trace?
Nope.
All right. You give me a take. Next ice. Do you want to activate it?
Nope.
All right. I successfully access this. Hey! Take that back. I just get this.
And this just goes to the bank then?
Yep. And you do 1 net damage to me, so grab a card. Because I scored. All right. This is real bad, because I can't get rid of this. That's real bad. That's real bad. That's real bad. I'm going to have to grab a card. All right. Your turn.
Okay. I get a token, and I get a card.
So I am currently tagged. I do not like.
Oh, interesting. So we'll do this. The 1. How do upgrades work? Do you have
Upgrades
to...
can go on any server. They can go on servers where there's already an asset or an agenda, and they're basically just an upgrade to that server.
Okay, so I can just do that and pay the
Mm-hmm.
costs and call it
Yep.
good.
Yep. You could also wait till like I start accessing this and then do it.
Yeah, okay.
And you could also wait till there's a card there that has more reason
So
for
does
me
me
to
just
try and
laying
run
it
it.
down face up count as 2 actions then for laying it face down and flipping
Nope,
it, or just...
because flipping up a card doesn't take an action.
Okay.
It just takes a cost. Resing a card.
I'm gonna spend one of my actions to do and meat damage to you.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I'll take that one. And then the
Taking
second
my
action,
viruses.
I will get a coin.
Alright. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
First action. Grabbing a coin. Second action. Removing a tag.
What? You don't like me doing 1 meat damage to
Nope.
you around?
Go away. I need my cards. I spend valuable actions on that. It also means that I can't sit at low number cards because you can just outright kill me.
Yep.
And my last 2 actions, I'm just going to draw cards. All right, your turn.
All right.
Making that run scored me enough points to almost win, but it also made me very far behind now where I need to get some fucking money.
So what happens if I get a snare in my hand? Just nothing?
Snare in your hand, you could wait till I try and access it. Otherwise, you can place it down as an asset or a trap. So basically, you could play it like it's an asset, and then like if I or an
Oh, I
agenda,
see. I
and
see.
then
So
like
no
if I
matter where
access
you
that instead, yeah, it's a trap.
got it. No matter where you access it, I see.
Mhm.
Cool.
Whenever I access it, it's just that if I access it while it's in R&D, it still triggers.
Okay.
So in other words, snares are assholes.
So this is going to be two money. Then I will.
I wonder which one's your scoring agent or scoring server.
I'm gonna go here, and actually I'm gonna get 2 coins for that. Okay, your turn.
My turn. I am going to get a credit. Get
Yeah,
a
if I didn't
card.
have pad campaigns, it'd be pretty hard. Because I'd have to actually use actions for.
Okay, let's go for the win. Let's go with the stim hack.
What does that do?
So it basically gives me 9 money to spend on this run.
Suffer 1 brain damage. Turn to the bank any. Okay, so you're gonna take a brain damage now.
But it allows me to make a run when I don't have money.
Right.
So let's make a run right here.
Okay.
So we're running into Enigma. Runner loses click if able. I'm going to fully break this. That'll lose this and 4 credits. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then I run into the hunter. I'm going to let the trace go through. So do you want to boost that trace?
Let's see. You'd have to pay 3 to match it. I could pay 3 and then force it on you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're down to 4 cards. I think I'll let it go.
You'd actually have to pay 4 because I still got another credit over here.
Okay, right.
So, okay, you're not doing anything.
Nope, and I realize my
Alright,
deck
so
is getting low.
I access the. I made a successful run on RD. This goes over here. That means I now get to access 6 cards. So 1,
How come
2.
you're doing it one at a time?
In case I run into traps, you could kill me before I run into an agenda.
Got it.
So, nope, that does nothing. 3, 4, 5. God damn it. 6. God damn it, seriously.
No agendas,
Not
huh?
a single one there.
Ay, 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 ay.
Alright, so that's the end of the run. All this money goes back. This goes here. And I suffer brain damage.
And so now your hand size is max 4.
Yep, and also I lose a card. So
And
pick
you
one.
lose.
Because it's you take damage. God damn it! You take damage as net damage, and then you're also limited.
Got it.
Oh, come on! Let's hope that would give me the win.
How many more agendas do you need?
I just need 1 more point. I've got 2 3-pointers there.
Oh, I didn't realize you were that close.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, I can just go for the win. Fuck.
And how many points do I need?
You also need 7, so you've got 2 right now.
Oh, point. I see. Got it. Got it. Agendas. Yeah, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How risky do I want to get? I get real risky. Don't want to be real risky. Probably not.
What? What's in the red box?
things that you can hide. I don't know what. There's nothing there for me.
Okay.
Is there something there for you?
Just red box.
No, in your blue box.
Oh, no. I didn't even realize I
Yeah,
had a blue box. Nope.
I don't. I don't know. It's
No
there.
idea.
Last action. What do I want to do? I'm gonna get a credit.
Yep.
Your turn.
I get credit. I draw a card. I'm gonna get a coin. I'm gonna play face down. And I'm gonna get another coin.
All right.
You're up.
I'm up. I'm going to.
You're going to.
Yes. You heard
Good
me.
plan.
I will. All over the place.
So is this
Nice.
your character kind of focused on going after R&D or just
Nope. My character is focused on viruses.
viruses? Okay.
This is the anarchist class. So they're about destroying things. That's why like his thing is whenever you install virus, trash. So a lot of their strategies can be to trash a whole bunch of cards and then steal them from archives.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend my last 3 just getting fucking money because I need it.
Okay. I also get a money and I draw a card.
Jesus.
I'm gonna spend two in an action.
Stop that.
Tired of you doing that, god damn it. Let's see. I'm gonna get a money and then I'm also gonna put a money onto this thing.
All right. I'm gonna get the money. Get the money. Play my key.
Oops. Did not mean to hit spacebar. What does your key do?
Break a code gate for 0 money.
Okay. Code gate subroutine. Okay, I do have a code gate right there. Ice code gate. I see.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than this guy, ice. So that's nice. Each one of those entered things is a subroutine.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Um. Do I want to do it? Oh, I gotta pay the money for that.
Oh, that was the whole trash the top card thing. I see. And that's only when you install it initially, right?
Yep, that's only when I install virus.
Got it.
You know what? I don't want to. So it hurt so bad. It's not gonna do what I want it to do, and I want it to do it so bad. Fuck. Fuck you, Aaron. God damn it.
I'm just throwing cards at the board and hoping it works. You think there's some grand strategy going on here?
Shit. Fuck. I'm gonna grab a coin.
What was the other game that we played?
Onitama.
Onitama? What do you think this is, Onitama? Alright, I get a coin and a card. Hmm. And you said I can overwrite traps,
Ice, yes.
so I can just
It
like
still
do this.
costs. It costs what it is for. So basically, you get rid of it, and then you have to pay the cost for. You'd have to pay 2 credits
Oh, since there's
because
two
there's
other ones
already
in
2
there.
ice. Yep.
So it costs 2 for that. Okay, I think I'll do that.
Let me check if it goes where it goes in the order. If it goes directly in that spot, or if it goes.
If all the other ones go above it.
Yeah. Um, Nice. Oh, very nice. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting.
It goes in the outermost position,
Okay, so everything else shifts
but
down then.
but you can trash one in the process. Yeah.
Okay, do I want to do that? Almost wish I would install upgrade on this one, to be honest.
I don't think you can install an upgrade on a central server, only remote servers.
Okay.
That's another thing I'd have to check because not a question I've had before.
I think I should probably do that, right?
Yep, it is installed. You can install onto a central server.
Can
It goes in the
install.
root. So that's what this root pointing down to.
Ah,
Go
right.
below it.
Okay.
I was wondering what that root meant. There we go.
I think I've got enough protection. I think I'll just spend this to get rid of your viruses.
God damn it! Ah, you son of a cunt pig. Get off there. Man, I had so many goddamn viruses.
Yeah, I figured it was time.
That completely destroys my plan. Asshole. Damn it. Damn it, god damn it. Why? Why?
Because I only got 17 cards left, and I actually need to...
I know I wanted to trash 8,000 of them. Okay, my turn.
That just means you start over from 0, right? You have to reinstall it then.
Well, that means, the only time I can put one on here is when I make us run on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can add more up there. It's just now I don't have any. Because the first time I access it, I'll only get 1.
Yeah.
The reason I got so many was that very first turn I went hit.
Right.
So, god damn it. Plans. First click, grab a card. Second, third click. Add in some tokens.
Okay.
Last click. Stim hack.
All right.
2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Whoop. 8, 9. Making a run on your server over here.
Question, what's the recurring credit for?
This one?
Oh, that's that recurring credit. I see. 'Cause I saw the bank over here, recurring credit. That's
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
just
Which one are you running on?
This one.
This one? Okay.
So hitting that first piece of ice, you want to res it?
Yes, I do.
Costs you 1 credit. All right. It costs me 4 to break it. 1, 2, 4. Oh, I didn't need to. What? No, I just want the credits.
Oh, I
need to
suppose
craft
it's
a little
another way to
token.
track it, the
Yeah.
number. Okay.
That's 4. I break it. He loses a token. Next one. No, I activate.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you do. Code gate. The runner approaches the outermost piece of ice protecting the attacked server. Derez Silver. So you paid 5 for that?
Yeah. Well, 3. Res cost of ice protecting the server.
Oh, 3, yeah.
And that's where upgrading this last one so that it moves to the final one would be.
So I need 8 to break it.
You also have your recurring yet.
I'm not going to break it. So it's derezzed. I go back and hit the wall static. I spend 4 to get past that. Do you want to res it?
Oh, you're going back to the 7?
Yep.
So you needed 7 strength to get through that one? That's
Yep.
what that meant. And now, okay.
That's yep. I need 7 strength to break its subroutines, and I did not have that.
So right now you've
Because
got
I could use
3
this,
on you.
but I've got no way to boost its strength. Oh,
And then when you returned, you had to go fight this one again, right?
Yep, that's what this made me do. It made me go back to the outermost.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'll...
Res it again.
Yep.
Alright. I hit it. It derezzes. Come back to this one.
Yeah, like I said, that's where I need to put that one on the final one so that it's
Alright, so
going at 2.
I can pay that to once again break. That one doesn't go away. So I break this one, and now hit the next one. I lose Crypsis. Do you want to res it?
Nope.
You want to res it?
Nope.
Alright, I access this. Oh, God damn it. You have no credits. I trash it. Alright. I take 1 brain damage and 1 net damage. You want to take a card? Of course. Alright. Wait, were you putting advancements on this? Because you can't. Did you put any advancement tokens on this?
1.
Because you can't.
Okay, then I can't.
Okay.
What else can't I put advancements on?
You can put advancements on anything that says it can be advanced, and agendas.
Okay.
So like the June bug one.
Yep.
That one says it can be advanced.
Okay. I thought it was a bluffing game. I could put one on. Yeah.
It is, but that's the point of the other ones that can be advanced.
Got it. Okay.
That was my last click, so your turn.
Coin, card. I'm gonna pay 2 to do a net damage to you.
How did you have 2 coins? Oh, that's right, because you the advancing.
Yep.
Alright, so take a card. My deja vu, of course.
And then I'm going to get 2 money.
Taking 2 money.
Yeah, I think I've just taken 2 money.
Alright. My turn! Fun times. First action. Grab a card.
So then you could have come in here, and after dealing with the scenario, you could have also trashed the upgrade too.
Yes, but I didn't have any money.
I know. I was just clarifying.
Yep, because I access all the cards that are in the server.
Right.
Second action, grab another card. Not two, just one.
Two monies.
Third action, I'm making a run here.
Okay.
So access first piece of ice. You want to activate it?
Nope.
Okay. Hit this one. I can break it for free with my key.
Does that cost you an action?
Nope.
No, it's
There's
just
no
zero.
actions. It's
Okay.
just I just get to break it. I get to break all of them for free. And then because basically this is I have the passcodes
Okay.
for anything that's a strength 3 or less code gate. Like if you read the flavor text.
Right.
So the problem with this is there's just no way to upgrade the strength. So if you put out a 4 gate, 4 strength code gate, this does nothing for me.
Got it. Okay.
All right, and then I hit the hunter. Do you want to boost the trace?
Nope.
Okay. I can't stop it, so I'm gonna get tagged. That was a bad plan. And then I access this, which gives me a single token. And I access the top card. Please be agenda. Nope. Put that back. All right, so that was the run. I am actually going to spend the credit and my recurring to install this on that hunter.
Okay. And so I discard the top then?
Nope. Oh, yes, because I installed a piece of ice, or a virus.
What does that do? Resed? Oh, you're
So-
installing on the ice.
Yep. So install Parasite only on a resed piece of ice. The host ice has -1 strength for each virus counter. When my turn begins, place 1 virus counter on it.
Oh, so that's getting rid of the trace then?
It's not getting rid of the trace, it's just eventually it will destroy this.
Yeah, the
Because
trace.
once, yeah, well, it's on this piece
Or
of
hunter.
ice.
I see. Sorry, you were referring to the name of the card, not what it did. Got it.
Yes.
Hunter. I see. Okay.
All right, your turn.
All right. I get a coin and I draw a card. I am going to spend 2 actions to get 2 money, and then I'm going to spend all 5 money for hedge fund to get 9 total.
And then you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for not killing me.
I have that, don't I?
Could have ended the game there.
You only had 1 left? You had 2.
Yeah, you have 3 actions.
Oh, I can do that more. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yep. As long as I'm tagged, you can spend an action.
I can do
Doesn't
up to
use the
3
card.
damage with that. Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
And then this thing dies now because in your turn it goes to 1. Oh, no, it's out of 4 strength. I see. Never mind.
Yep. So, start of my turn. It's now at a 3.
Once again, looking at the wrong number. I thought it was, yeah. Okay.
First 3 actions is to remove this tag.
Just 2 money and then use the money.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then the last action, get more money.
All right.
Your turn.
I get a money and I get a card. Nice. I'll do that again, I guess.
All right. So get 4 money.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you're done scoring the hedge fund. That'd be no good.
I'm going to get rid of the net trace to install another one. For 2. Right? Pat?
Hmm?
I'm getting...
What was that?
installing this one here to get rid of. So Hunter's gone now.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use my last action to draw a card.
What? No. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do. I pay my 1 credit to play Armitage.
Nice.
I'm going to grab 6 off of there.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, I will get a card. What the hell is this? I'm going to spend 2 to replace this with this. That's 1. Gonna spend this, and then I'm gonna spend 1 token and enhance it a little bit. Your turn. What do, sir?
That is a question. First action, draw a card. Second action, draw another card. Third action, some monies. Fourth action, spend some of that monies to put out ice cover. All ice is lower, strength lowered by 1.
And that's a resource.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which means I can pay 2 money and an action to get rid of it. Oh, if you're tagged.
I'm tagged.
If you're tagged, I see. All right, I draw, get a coin. I'm gonna pay 2 to put this out. I'm gonna pay 1 for do that, and then I'm gonna put. Hold on a second. Just trying to think of what I really need for this. I'm gonna get a coin. Your turn.
First action, draw a card.
So what happens when you run out of cards?
Nothing.
Nothing.
This would have been a card that would have been nice way earlier.
It was floating.
Next action, draw a card.
Don't you have a limit of 3?
I do. At the end of my turn, I will discard down.
Okay.
God damn it. Do it again. I need to find a fucking. Alright. And last action, I'm going to play my console. Oh, come on. Come on, mouse. There we go. Play my console. Cost me 3.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn. I will discard. Alright. Your turn.
Okay. Don't understand what that does, but
So the little 2 symbol is I can only have so many programs installed. That's what the little MUs. It's basically memory units. This allows me to have 2 more, so I can have up to 6 MU. And then also, whenever I play a virus program, it automatically gets a counter.
Okay. Alright, so we got 3. I think I'm going to use 1 to go here. I'm going to get a credit, and then I'm going to put a credit on this one.
Yep. My turn. I'm going to first action, get some of these credits. Second action, get the rest of these credits.
Drudge work, but it pays the bills.
Third action, playing one of my bad icebreakers. 8 credit. Fuck it. Fourth action, running on your headquarters. What's this ice? Do you want to activate it?
You're running on my headquarters?
Yep. Want to activate that one?
How many actions do you have left?
This is my last action.
And when you run on my headquarters, you get to see what's on my hand?
Yep. I get to pull 1 card. I get to access 1 card.
Go ahead.
Alright. Run to your hand. Alright, I will trash it.
Okay.
Alright. Your turn.
Alright, I'll get a credit and a card. I'm not really a fan of this one, to be honest. I'm going to spend... I'm going to get 1 back. I'm going to spend 2. And activate it.
Alright. Oh, good. So you can basically activate this to end any run whenever you want.
What do I do with it? Just leave it
Just,
here?
it goes
Or
up
over
here.
Okay.
Yep. Basically, you just put a token on it, and then when you pull that off, that means you did it. So now you can wait till I get just before I'm going to access and then use that. It's like, fuck, I went through all that work of being through all that ice and fucking stab me right at the fucking end.
So I got, what, 4 points then? I need 3 more?
Yep.
Okay.
First action, draw a card.
And you need, what, 1 more?
I
So you
need
get 2
a
of the
single
3s?
point. Next action, draw another fucking card. Give me a better. Okay, that at least does something. One, oh, 2, 3. My last action is to grab a coin.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright, I get a coin, I draw a card.
Can't believe how many cards I accessed from your R&D and didn't find a stupid agenda.
I'm going to play a card here. I'm going to use that to get a token on here. So that's 2. Oh, that would be all 3 actually. Okay, there we go. Yeah, play a card, get a money, use a money. All right.
All right, first action. Pull a card.
Sure going through a lot of cards there.
Next action. Another card.
Pull a card. Gonna run out of cards before I will.
Next action. Play the ice.
Break
Play the ice
barrier.
breaker.
Okay.
Alright. And then last action. Stim hack.
Make a run. Okay, so that initiates a run. Okay.
Alright. I am making a run on this one.
You're making a run on this one?
Yep.
Okay.
So, run to the server.
I activate it for 1.
Okay. I break it for free.
This is a code gate.
Code gate, and my ice cover makes it a strength 3, which this can break.
Okay.
I run to the next one. I break for 1 credit. Next one.
What
No, I
does
activate
that?
it.
Hold on. What does that? How'd you do that again?
So, because of... Oh, I have to pay 1 more credit, sorry. 1 to boost it, and then 1 to break it.
So this makes it a 3, 2.
Because that is a... Oh, that's a sentry.
Mine's a sentry tracer. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the mimic. This one breaks it. Actually, gives me my credit back. Because I paid... Because it's a strength 3, because
Okay.
of ice cover.
You paid 1 to make it a 4.
Strong enough. No, I paid 1 to break the subroutine. This one.
Oh, subroutine. Got it.
So they're the same strength, because ice cover made yours a 3. So the same strength, so then I can use its ability to break the subroutine. You want to activate the 3rd piece of ice?
No. I think I'll just let it go and use the token.
Okay, so you're going to stop my run. Alright. And you get to take one of my cards. Which one? Which one? Of course, sure gamble. It's the second one of those you took. Asshole. Your turn.
Alright. Draw a card. Gonna do... That code breaker thing. That kind of makes the chum kind of useless, doesn't it?
That's the idea. All your weak pieces of ice are pretty much null and void now.
Well, it doesn't matter. I used my 3 actions to put credits on here and activate it.
Yep. Yep, that wins you the game. I knew that was what you had, but I didn't have enough money to make a run without using Stim Hack, and I still had to get the money to get this. The problem was it took me forever to get my stupid code breakers. Like, I'm guessing that's all that's basically left in here is, yeah, there's a whole bunch of ice breakers that I needed. Hey, look, all the things I need. I just could not get to them. Like, that was, I had to, and even like this card, that would help me out way earlier in the game. Basically, I lose my first action, but I get to draw 2 cards.
Right.
So it's basically, I turn into you with an extra card draw.
Yeah.
But I didn't get that till I was already...
Yeah, once you started getting the code breakers out, it just...
Yeah, like that's what I was looking for, was my stupid icebreakers, and I couldn't get them. That made it so hard. Because I could make it through... Because I could break any of your ice now. That was the problem, was I couldn't break your ice without using Crypsis, and Crypsis is expensive.
Sentry. Oh yeah, you do have one. The Mimic.
Yeah, I had all
Sentry.
3. These are each one of the... the 3 different types.
Code barrier and then sentry. I see.
And they're all nice and cheap, and they work great once you get you can get some parasites out, ice carver out. These are great for it. Yeah.
I should have killed you before anyways.
With Wallthorn. Oh, with
the trace, yeah.
Yeah, you getting your first one being the stupid sentry force, security force, and your main ice being the stupid hunter made that a painful proposition for me too. There's just a lot of things that were not working on my I also the fact that I drew fucking 15 cards from here and
6
found
ice.
1 agenda. God damn.
Yeah, there was that 6 cards and they were all ice.
Mm-hmm.
Beginner's luck. We'll chalk it up to that.
Sure, that's something. That's a thing.
Well, when I spend half the game fumbling around and okay. Oh, you're just gonna make me discard half my deck. All right. What do I do about that? Interesting game for sure.
Yeah, I was surprised you let me have the virus counters as long as you did.
Yeah. Probably not smart given you drew 6 cards and just happened to get lucky to not draw an agenda.
God damn it.
Twice.
So then I was like, okay, are you holding all the fucking agendas in your hand? So I made the run in your hand and you didn't stop me. I'm like,
no, I
does
just
he not have any there?
The ones that you saw on the board were the ones I had. I just hadn't seen any.
Just like me not drawing my stupid icebreakers. Because I could have won the game on one of those draws where I drew 6 cards. Oh, 2 agendas, I win.
Yeah, basically.
Just wasn't giving it to me. Pissed me off too. Yeah, and then there's the way the deck building goes is you basically pick your class or whatever. So
Yep.
let's say you wanted to stick with Jinteki. So you kind of know what their strengths and weaknesses are.
Mm-hmm.
So the way to class or to deck build is the 15 here. You get 15 influence. So you can go, well, you're not very good at building up a, let's say, barriers. I think that might be on the barriers, the wall stack. I'm not entirely sure, but so you're like, okay, I want a stronger barrier. So you could go over to MBN at their deck and go, oh, they have really strong barriers, and grab one of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Where's one? Let's go get. Or if you really like doing the tags, you could grab this card. It's a bunch of small traces that all have a chance to give tags. So this card, if you want to add just this card to your deck, that would cost you 3 influence. You can see these little pips.
Yep.
So if you wanted to,
yep.
you could add 3 of these. That's 9, and then you could add, say, the broadcast square, or if you wanted a Wayland card.
So you pretty much took care of all the strength comparisons. Let me try to clarify for myself here. So when you're going against this thing, you need 3 strength to be able to bypass the subroutines.
Correct.
And then
so if my icebreaker doesn't have enough strength, I can't even touch the subroutines.
Got it. So you need 3 strength to bypass it, and then you need to pay for bypassing all the subroutines.
Yeah, and then basically think of it as I need to buff up my strength to interact with that card.
Yep.
Or lower your strength. There are cards that allow me to lower your strength.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, so next time we'll get into the deck building. Because this was just the basic deck, right? There was no.
Yep, these are the 7 starter decks.
Got it.
So these over here all include the expansions, all the data packs, all the additional starters that you can play with, or identities / what's yours called? Oh, identities.
Headquarters.
Yeah. So you can still play as Jinteki, but this could be your ability instead, or this could be your ability, or that one.
Biomedical Pioneer.
Each player starts with 1 fewer agenda point to win the game, or needs 1. So then you're only trying to get to 6. Well, this one says the trash cost for each card is increased by 1 for each face down card in archives.
For each face down card in archives.
Mm-hmm. So remember, whenever you lose a card that we don't know what it is, it goes face down. I have to
Oh.
access the archives in order to find out what it is. So usually that happens when you discard.
Right.
So like you have too many cards in hand, you have to discard. You discard them face down.
Got it. Technically, if I have a face down ice and I get rid of it, would that also be face down?
Mm-hmm. Any face down card. So
Got
basically, you can try and be like, "Is this an agenda? You should run on archives."
it. Cool. I'm gonna go to bed.
What? No, you don't do that.